What is up, guys? My name is TheFrenzyGamer, and I'd like to say welcome back to another Doki Doki Literature Club gameplay. As today we are going to read everyone else's poems for the day and see how well that goes. We just read Monica's poem, even though it took so many tries to get it, but you know, we're gonna just read everyone else's poems. And again, like always, I plan to do Sayori's last because, you know, hers what it was who it was meant for. So we're gonna go down the list and we're gonna pick Yuri as the next one. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Like, any thoughts? Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. You don't have to force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making Is it terrible? Like, fucking tell me or something. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is it bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Oh no. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. So, what were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick them up. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? So, let us play another round of very calming and classical music. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate oh fuck. Oh my god, why? Alright. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstand the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. Some more snaps, guys. Woo! Such a good poem. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What are you talking about? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That's 'cause it's a lot of big words. I can't really do big words, I'm sorry. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Eerie? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lorenzo. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell the simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Thanks, Yuri. Alright, so, second to last person is the little girl Natsuki. So let's go. Man, I fucking hate doing her voice because I suck at it. Okay, let's try it. Okay, let's do it. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. I like it how her writing is so easier to read. Like, let's play another piece of music while we read this poem, ladies and gentlemen. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Well, that was fun. Trying to criticize my poem. The fuck? Who do you think you is? Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it, it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess I went more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't really expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I mean, her poem wasn't bad, better than anything I can write. I can't write poems for shit. But now, to the grand finale, as we get to read this letter to Sayori of a poem and whatever. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Lorenzo! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not good of a writer at all, to begin with. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, just putting random words into text. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, typical Sayori. That's why I love her though. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people you know. You know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Lorenzo poem. And that makes it extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Lorenzo. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now will you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Alright, the moment of truth. Sayori's poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I just want breakfast. Well, we can tell that she barely got up in the morning. It's a cute poem though. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cute. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem, though. It came out nice, or how should I put it? I guess very cute, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure what he's thinking, though. He's technically me, It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were a little late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing then. Anyway, thanks for showing it to me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it then. Phew. Man, it's over. I get to show my embarrassing poem. It's over. I guess that's everyone then. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is all literature club after all. I sigh. If only I could be as good. I will learn the art of literature. And I will triumph. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into anyway. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean to tell me to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. She's sassy. She's really sassy. Sayori liked it. And Lorenzo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style, so that means I am far superior in the literature. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Lorenzo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. They about to fight! It's a word fight! Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lorenzo appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And now, do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And how did you know? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lorenzo started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little, how you say, fucking rude? This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Lorenzo, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Lorenzo. Wait. There's a reason we have many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Lorenzo? Don't put me in this. I'm barely a beginner. Why would you want my opinion for it? Well, I gotta deal with this bullshit, I swear to God. Why? Why? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Bro, why? Why do I gotta do this? Oh, bruh. Whoa. So I have to pick between either Natsuki, Yuri, or dodge the question and have Sayori break up the fight. Either I make one person mad, the other person mad, or I can get my best friend to calm out the other two. Here's the thing. I'm gonna think it by my own terms. And how much time do we actually have recording? Oh my god. 23 minutes already. Okay. So, this is gonna be the last thing. Okay. Okay. And let me give me a second. Okay. Either I agree with Yuri and agreed on the fact that complex words and a complex poem makes a deeper meaning, or that simple makes a deeper meaning. In my opinion, from many poems that I read, both simple and complex poems can actually convey a deep message. If you're looking for something complex, you think of a song. If you're looking for something simple, typically it's those kind of like what Natsuki writes, and maybe some other poems that come out. Like, I can't really think of one though. There's many of them. For example, Dr. Seuss. I mean, everyone gets Dr. Seuss pretty much going in rhymes. In a way, it's kind of like a poem. And everyone could get the message in Dr. Seuss's books. But when it comes to a song, it could be something like, you know, in an anime intro, like, for example, Your Lie in April. Or, like, the beginning song of Your Lie in April, like the intro, the first one. Or a song like, My Hero Academia. I think it's the third intro, which is really good. So, I agree with both. If I could agree with both, I would. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna regret every decision I make. So, okay, let me think about it for a minute. Either I pick one girl or the other, or get my best friend to back me up in this. Because I do not like it. Why? Why must you make me do this? Okay. Because if I have Sayori to help me, then they're both going to be mad at me, and then they're going to still be mad at each other. If I pick one of the other two, it's going to be one being mad at the other. Okay, so let me think about it for another second. I'm gonna have to pick... No, I decided. I can't have one person think highly of me more than the other. Anyways, I'm Team Sayori, so Team Sayori. Just saying, Team Sayori. And honestly, if I was to choose, I probably would have said both, and I would explain why both would work. And since I'm only to choose one or the other, the best way to do it is to probably have Sayori and I try to handle this. So really, I'm gonna have to choose Sayori. So please help me, Sayori. Please help me, senpai. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri then? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to saying anything to her. Sayori. Come on. I need your help, Sayori. Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Lorenzo. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that a stick-up jerk she's being, she will never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Down. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I like how she points that out. Big and beautiful. Big and beautiful cover girl. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind with her bewildered expression. Oh, I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I'm guessing? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you though. I wasn't being able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Lorenzo, how about you? Yeah, I'd say it was a pretty good time. It was really feisty in the end, but, you know, it all worked out, I guess. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In case, well, do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So, your poems could turn out even better. I guess. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod myself with newfound determination. Lorenzo? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It surely has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier? And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen sometimes? Often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just thought it was kind of random how they just started fighting all of a sudden. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Lorenzo, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Never mind. It looks like Sayori still hasn't changed onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, okay. Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. A pretty long one. Mostly because I couldn't fucking decide what to choose. It was kind of hard. I had to think a lot on what exactly I wanted to do. So, really, it was one of those things that I just couldn't really decide on either to pick one girl or the other, or have both of them mad at me, but having them not fight each other. The way I was thinking it is that, okay, first of all, Team Sayori, because, you know, hashtag Team Sayori. Sayori's best girl. Secondly, though, it's because the fact that both of the friends were fighting, and it was either I choose one side or the other. Pretty much, it's like, I can choose to say one person, have the other person hate me, choose the other person, vice versa. Excuse me. And that wouldn't be good for me at all, especially with being around those people, because I really didn't want it to get to the point to where, though both Yuri and Natsuki just maybe all of a sudden, if I pick one over the other, they both will no longer get along with each other just because I made one person more highly in ways respected than the other. And not only will they fight each other, but they will also, one of them will be fighting me as well, and that in ways can ruin the chemistry of the group. And thinking that Sayori may help, like maybe me and I will probably be trying to like talk it out or so with the two. That's why I saw it. I mean, it didn't play that way, but that's how I saw it. So that's why I picked Sayori to help me out over picking one or the other, because I actually agree with both of their opinions as well, of Natsuki's and Yuri's. However, this is the second time that I'm actually going to do the poem, 20 words. That will be for next episode. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm really enjoying this series and how much it's really making me think about not only just literature, but also like, you know, what should I decide and who do I really want to impress more between the three girls? Because, you know, Monica, she's just not nowhere to be found. Out of my league, hashtag forever alone. But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Slay that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and as always, stay frenzy. Peace.